What's going on, good people? Welcome to another episode of Cook It Up with Chris. I'm Chris. So today I'm gonna be showing y'all how to make a good comfort plate. Let's get started. Alright, so we're gonna start right here. I'm running short on time, so today we're gonna do a stovetop macaroni. Just got a little salted water right there. Going right in with my elbow noodles, and we're just gonna wait for them to get al dente. And just a fancy word for just the right texture. All right, so we got our oil heating up right here. We got our flour and eggs. About to make us some fried chicken. All right, we're gonna crack these eggs in the bowl. All right, gonna break the yolks. And just gonna whisk it. So the start for the chicken, and over here to the flour, I got my Christmas seasoning here. One day I might show y'all what's in here, probably not. Just gonna put a little bit of that up in here. It's probably about a tablespoon, maybe two. I'm just gonna mix it over in. All right, let me get set up for my chicken and we'll be back. All right, so now I got my chicken out. So I'm just gonna peel, I'm gonna peel the skin off. It's fire, but it's not the healthiest part of the chicken. And my wife prefers it off, so I'm gonna peel the skin off. Alright, so now my chicken's peeled. I'm just gonna hit it up with that Christmas seasoning. You want flavor throughout your food. Alright, gonna pat that, make sure it's holding on to the skin, and we're gonna turn it over and hit the other side. Same thing, gonna pat it in. Now I always trip about this part, because this might be their mama right here. You gotta take chicken, dip it into some chicken stuff. They claim it's period eggs, but still, it came from a chicken, and you're gonna dip chicken in it. But I'm gonna eat it. So we're gonna do the double dip. First we're gonna go into the flour. Hush! Gonna shake that excess off. And then we're gonna go over here into the egg. That gets you one layer of bread. And we're gonna go right back into this flour. And now we're gonna go into the fryer. You want to sit it in there, don't plop it in there, you don't want to burn yourself. So same process, gonna continue that same process from the flour to the egg mixture. The egg just helps the flour to stay on for that nice coating. Back into the flour. That's why you see chefs wear aprons, stuff like that happens. Into the fryer. We'll get them in and we'll come back for the next piece. All right, so we're gonna come over here and we're just gonna get some quick biscuits going. All right, and this is just my regular biscuit dough. You've seen this in my last video. If not, I'll link it below. You can go back and watch it if you want to see how to make it. It's ticking to at least an internal temperature of 165. And it's usually about a good 17 minutes or something with a bone. If it don't have a bone, usually it takes about 8 to 10 minutes. We're gonna get those set aside. And we're gonna get the next batch going. I'm gonna stir my noodles up. Let's see if they're done. Samara, leave them on the line. Alright, so we're just gonna taste it and see. Alright, you got the nice tenderness. So now I'm gonna drain these noodles. And then just gonna return them back to that same pot. And I'm gonna just move this to the back aisle. You got more things to do. Let me drop this other chicken and we'll be back for you. Later today. Let's go. So into your hot pot, you're gonna go in with a half a stick of butter. That butter's ready to melt. We're gonna turn that heat down. You wanna do this on a low temp. So we're gonna wait for that butter to melt. Melt on down. Alright, so my butter done melted. So I'm gonna go in with about a quarter cup of flour. And we're gonna make a roux. And all a roux is a butter flour mixture. And this is gonna help the consistency of the sauce be smooth. And so now that's mixed up, smooth and thicken the sauce. You're gonna go in with about a half a cup of milk, half a cup to 3/4 of a cup. And we're gonna get that dissolved down in there, get that roux dissolved. And this is almost the base for a gravy as well. Alright. Let's make sure it's warmed up after you put that milk in. And now we're going to start dropping cheese in. Now they say block cheese is the best cheese to use, but I haven't had an issue using shredded cheese. So I'll go in with some cheddar. I do have some cubed cheddar here. Sample packs you got. Let me get all them sample packs, snack packs. Alright, now you want to be stirring. If you let it sit too long, your cheese will sit on the bottom and it'll just turn into a clump of cheese, burnt cheese. So you're going to be stirring. I'm about to cut that thing out about putting the thumb in the middle because I'm just still over there. Alright, so if you got a block, you will want to cut these into some small shavings. You want these cubes. You know, poke these now that they soft and help them break down. You're going to mix them in. I'm going to add a little more shredded cheddar. So total you got about a cup of shredded cheddar. Of cheddar. Now I'm also going to add about a half a cup to a cup of some mozzarella. Alright, so now we got that cheese about ready. See that nice stringiness? That's some real thick cheese. Now remember that milk is going to take some of that cheese flavor away. So we're going in with some salt, a little pepper, and a little garlic powder to give it some flavor back. And we're going to keep mixing that up. Alright, we're ready. Let's turn that heat off. And we're just going to go right over into this pasta. I like my cheese thick. Alright, and there you have your nice Southern Comfort plate. You got your mac and cheese on stovetop. You got your buttermilk biscuit, and you got your fried chicken. Y'all enjoy that. See you next time.